Picture an AI agent with real power. It can send emails, move money, delete records, approve refunds all on its own. Most of the time it's brilliant, but it will occasionally get something wrong, and some of those mistakes are far too expensive to simply ship. So how do you keep the speed of automation without betting the business on a model never making a costly error? The answer is to keep a person at exactly the moments that matter. That's the whole idea here, and it's what makes powerful agents safe enough to actually deploy. Let's break it down. So what changes when you put a person back in the loop? Here's the contrast. Full autonomy is fast and scales beautifully, right up until it doesn't. An agent running unchecked will eventually take an action that's wrong, and if that action sends the message, executes the trade, or wipes the data, the mistake ships before anyone can catch it. Some errors are cheap to undo, but many aren't, and for high-stakes work that risk is simply unacceptable. This approach keeps a person in control at the decisions that matter. The agent still does the routine work automatically, but before a consequential action it pauses and waits for human review. You get most of the speed of automation with a safety net placed exactly where the stakes are highest. So how does this actually work in practice? Follow one action as it moves through the system. For most steps, the agent just runs. Reading data, drafting a response, searching for information, doing the low-risk legwork, none of that needs a babysitter, and gating every tiny step would destroy the whole point of automation. Routine work simply flows through untouched, quickly, and at scale. Then it reaches a consequential action, or hits a case it's genuinely unsure about. Sending the customer email, executing the payment, running the destructive command. Right here, the agent stops itself and raises its hand instead of charging ahead. This checkpoint is the heart of the pattern. Now a human steps in. The person reviews what the agent wants to do and either approves it, edits it, or rejects it outright. This can be an approval gate on a risky action, a review of an output before it goes out, or an escalation when the agent is uncertain. The human holds the final say. Once approved, the agent picks up and carries on toward the goal. And crucially, that human decision doesn't just vanish, it's captured as feedback, so the corrections teach the system over time and let you safely widen autonomy wherever it has genuinely proven itself worthy of trust. Boil it down, and 3 ideas carry the whole picture. A person reviews or approves the agent's key actions. Through approval gates, output review, or escalation on uncertainty, a human stays in control at the decisions that carry real weight, rather than at every trivial step. Catches costly errors and satisfies compliance. Some mistakes are too expensive or irreversible to ship, and in domains like finance, healthcare, and legal, human oversight is often an outright requirement, not a nice-to-have. It also builds the trust and training data you need to expand autonomy responsibly. It trades some speed for safety deliberately. More checkpoints mean more control but less throughput, so the art is placing humans only where the stakes justify it, on high-impact, irreversible, or low-confidence actions, and letting the rest run free. Alright, let's lock in what matters. This pattern inserts a person to review, approve, or correct an agent's actions at the moments that matter most. It shows up as approval gates on risky actions, review of outputs, escalation on uncertainty, and feedback that improves the system. It's the practical bridge between useful automation and safety, catching expensive mistakes and meeting compliance needs in high-stakes domains. The core trade-off is autonomy versus oversight, so you gate only the high-impact steps and let routine work run. If you want AI made genuinely practical like this, a growing collection of explainers' lives at Standarity.com. We'll see you over there.